Hi and welcome. Thanks so much for joining me today. This is a reformer class, and all you're going to need for this class today is your Pilates box. So you can see I've got my Pilates box on the other side, set up flush with the frame of my machine, long box close to the tower. Now, if your machine happens to be on the floor, you have a very low machine, you will not need the box for that position. We are going to also be putting the box today, short box against the shorter blocks, so you'll need a box, just not for the work we're doing with it by the tower. As far as your setup, you've got your foot bar in the up position. You'll be on one medium blue spring. As always, that's a suggestion. You can definitely go heavier. You can definitely go lighter. And then the straps that I'm working with today are my double loops because I will be putting a loop on my thigh. So you want to make sure you have a loop that fits snug right above your knee. Okay, let's start in the well. So hands on the shoulder blocks, come into the well. You've got your hands on the shoulder blocks, your feet on the floor. And we're going to start with a little cat and cow to warm up that spine. So I want you to take a big exhale as you round your back, and then a big inhale as you arch your back. We'll do that several more times, just moving our spine, rounding and arching. Dropping that tailbone, scooping and engaging the abs, and then lifting that tailbone, opening, dropping the shoulders down your back. Just a few more here. And let's do one more. Now come into that neutral position and then start to pull with those armpits. Pull the carriage out, take that cat stretch, and bring the carriage back into neutral. Pull that carriage out, take that cat stretch, and then into neutral. So as you're flexing, you're dropping those shoulders down your back, you're pulling those armpits to your waist, and you're pulling up and in with those abs. Scooping and tucking, and back to neutral. 3 more here. And 2. And 1 more. Good, bring the carriage back to the bumper. Take your right arm to the ceiling. You're gonna bend your left leg nice and deep and take a reach to the right hand to the ceiling. And then bend your right leg and look towards the left, threading a needle. So I'm bending my left leg, reaching my right arm to the ceiling, and then bending the right leg, threading under my left. Good, just opening that heart to the ceiling, and then threading the needle underneath. Opening the heart to the ceiling and threading that needle underneath. 2 more. And 1 more. Good, now take that right hand, bring it on top of the left, back to that neutral spine, and again, tuck and scoop and pull the carriage out, and then right back to neutral. Tuck and scoop and pull, and right back to neutral. 3 more. And 2. And 1 more time. Bring the carriage home, right hand to the right shoulder block. Bend your right leg and send your left arm to the ceiling. Bend your left leg and thread a needle. We're coming up and reaching through the left arm, threading underneath and reaching through the left arm. Whatever breath helps you to connect. We just want to use this time to connect to our breath. It's going to help us heat our body and get us ready for our work. Last 4. And 3. Good, 1 more time, lifting and opening and twisting and threading the needle. Take that left hand on top of the right, tuck and scoop and pull that carriage towards you and bring it back to neutral. Pull that carriage towards you and back to neutral. Three more here. And 2. And 1. Good job. Hands on the shoulder blocks. I'm going to step pretty far back. The taller you are, the more farther back you might need to step. And you're going to push into a down dog. So I'm pressing my weight back into my hips, back into my heels, and stretching away from those shoulder blocks. Now round through your spine. You're going to roll up onto those tippy toes, come all the way forward, and then press your hips forward, look to the front of the room, and maybe do a little back bend, dropping the shoulders down your back. Nod your chin, round your back, and push right back into that down dog position. We're going to alternate those two several more times, so you're rounding your spine like a wave of energy coming all the way forward, lifting the heart forward, looking forward, maybe even looking up, taking that slight little back bend, and then nod the chin, round yourself into your body, and press all the way back. We'll do that a few more times. Up on those tippy toes, rolling forward into that extension, opening your heart, and then nodding the chin, rounding your spine in, and rolling back. Let's do it 3 more times. Coming forward, doing that little plank, maybe extension if it feels okay, and then nodding the chin and pressing back. We've got 2 more, rounding forward, coming up onto those tippy toes. Nice strong arms, lifting through the chest. And then bring the chin to the chest and press to your down dog. Here's your last one. We're rounding forward into the plank, maybe into that extension. Nice strong arms here. And then nod the chin, roll it back, and finish in the down dog. Okay, ready to get those legs moving a little bit more. Let's step off to the box. And I'm going to stand on the box facing my foot bar. My left foot is going to go onto the carriage, and my right foot's on the box. Now I've got most of the weight in my right leg. I'm going to zip up those nice tight jeans, lift up through my crown of my head, and start to pull the left leg towards me and away from me. Now my feet must not sweat very much because I don't ever need a sticky pad, but if you feel like you're having a hard time gripping, you might need a sticky pad under your foot, or of course if you're wearing socks, sometimes that helps as well. But we want to get a nice grip on that carriage so you can pull the carriage towards you and resist the carriage back, using the back of the leg connecting to that hamstring. 3 more. And 2 more. And 1 more. Now when your carriage is back to the bumper, I want you to come to your left heel, pop up your left toes, and sit back in an imaginary chair and come right back up. We're not moving the carriage at all. We are sitting back into imaginary chair and then coming right back up. So my hips are going back, my chest is staying forward and lifted. Good. 3 more. 2 more. And then we are going to put it together. 1 more. So when you're up, you'll bring your left toes down, pull 1 time with the left leg, and then bring the left toes up and do 1 lunge back. So it's 1 pull with the left hamstring, bring the carriage gently back, and 1 squat down. Toes go to the carriage and you pull, and then toes go to the ceiling and you squat. Good. So we're pulling with that left hamstring, and then we're stretching the left hamstring and working that right glute. Just a few more here, alternating left pull and single leg squat, and 2 more. Left pull and single leg squat, and 1 more to go. Left pull and then single leg squat. Come all the way up and stand on the box with both feet and face your carriage. Now the closer I am to the tower with my left foot, the harder. I'm going to bend that left leg just into a squat to start, and then start by pulling my right leg towards me and away from me. Towards me and away. So I'm focusing on that right inner thigh as I pull the carriage out, resist it back in. Keep your chest upright. Keep your left leg bent. Good. For 3 and 2. Now hold your carriage out and stay. This left leg's going to straighten and bend and straighten and bend. But we are holding that carriage out. We're not letting it rest. For 3 and 2. Now we'll combine the 2. When you're down in your squat, hold. Bring the carriage home. Take the carriage out. Stand and squat. Go home, come out, stand and squat. Home and out, stand and squat. Good. For 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good work. Bring the carriage home and turn your toes to the foot bar. So with our toes to the foot bar, I'm going to use that same hamstring, but a little inner thigh as well. So hamstring, inner thigh, as I'm pulling that carriage out and back in. Good. 3 more to go. And 2. Now try to hold the carriage out. Stay there. Lift your left heel. Lower your left heel. Lift and lower. I'm so trying hard not to hold the tower because it's there. I just want to grab onto it. But if you need to and you have the tower, you can certainly hold it. But we're trying to challenge our balance here. For 3 and 2. Now we've got our combination, 1 of each. So the carriage goes home and towards you, heel, lift, and lower. Carriage home and towards you, heel, lift, and lower. In and out, up and down. Good. Three more. And 2. Nice work. This is your last one. And then let's come home. Now face your tower. You might need to scoot your left foot a little forward. We're going to keep our left foot nice and relaxed, or the leg bent. You can see my right foot is up against that shoulder block, and I'm going to pull the carriage out and in with my right foot. So if you're needing more range, scoot your left foot forward. For 3 and 2 and 1. Now keep the carriage hovering. Take your right hand to the box and back up. To the box and up. And when I say to the box, it might be to the frame, it might be to the knee. You're just bringing that right hand down, squatting deeper through that left glute. I'm going to say my tower's in my way. That's my excuse. I can't get to the box, but the box is really far away. 2 more. 1 more. Then we'll put these 2 together. So you'll bring the carriage in and out, and then squat and stand. Pull the carriage, release the carriage, squat and stand. Pull in, release, squat, and stand. Good job. In, release. Now when I say release, I'm not letting it rest against the bumper. I'm just bringing the leg back straight. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Good work. Bring the carriage home and step down. Let's move the box to short box position up against the shoulder blocks. Now this is where I'm going to put the thigh on my strap, or the strap on my thigh, and I want to kneel on the box facing the tower. Now to get into this, I'm starting with the left strap on the left thigh. So I've got the left strap. I'm going to bring it all the way back and put that little loop right above my knee. Once I've got it there, my hands are straddling that strap on the box. I'm in a nice quadruped position. My left leg is going to go to the foot bar side of the room, and then back to the box, squaring those hips to the floor the whole time. To the foot bar side of the room, and back to the box. 3 3 more. And 2. Now hold your left leg straight and take a straight leg lower. Reach to the foot bar lift. Keep zipping up those abs and lengthening your spine. Think of your glutes, moving that leg. 3, 2. Now we've got 1 of each. When that leg is up, hold it. Bend the knee towards you. Reach it away and lower and lift. Bring it towards you and away and lower and lift. Try to keep your hips as square to the floor as you can. 3 more to go. In and out, and then up and down. Nice work. Last 2. In and out, and up and down, and 1 more. In and out, and up and down. Good work. Set the foot down. Come onto your right hip. My right hip's going to the headrest. I'm going to be on my right hip with my knees stacked and my feet stacked. Left hand on the hip. Now zip up through your abs. Try not to sink into your bottom arm. We're going to open the knee like a clam and close it. So my left knee opens, my left knee closes. Lift and open and close. Take your time. Try not to let your hips roll back, so I'm keeping that left hip stacked right over my right as I'm opening and closing. Now, instead of opening and closing, take your left leg, kick it to the foot bar, bring it in line with your bottom knee. Kick it to the foot bar, in line with your bottom knee. Good. Three to go. And then you've probably noticed our pattern today. We're doing one thing, another thing, and then a combination. So 1 of each now. We're taking 1 of those butterflies or clams and 1 kick. 1 clam, open and close, and 1 kick. 1 clam and 1 kick. Good. 3 more. And 2. And 1 more. Really awesome job. Now to transition, come up to sit. I'm going to have to take my right foot on the other side of the strap. So now my right foot is above the strap and my left knee is still in the strap. Now slide way far forward because we're going to be laying onto our back. And once you're on your back, you've got your right leg in front of the strap, hands behind the head, elbows wide. Start by taking your left leg long and bringing your left leg back in. We're shooting the left leg long and bringing the left leg in. That right leg's just going to stay in table for now. Good. 2 more. Trying to keep that carriage nice and still and steady. Now I'm going to take that left leg now out and hold it, and then send my left elbow to my right knee for an oblique curl. My left elbow to my right knee for an oblique curl. Keep reaching through that left leg. 3 more, then we'll put the 2 together. 2 and 1. Now 1 of each. Left knee comes in and out. You curl and back. In and out. And curl and back. Good. Keep pushing into that left leg. Don't let the carriage move. 2 more. 1 more. Now hold that left leg out. Hold your upper body curl and pulse your left leg to the foot bar. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull the knees in. Use your hands to roll yourself up and take the strap off. Now I'm going to hold the strap in my right hand, and it's going to be above my right leg now. So right hand by your ear. Left hand's going to reach to the carriage as I do a lateral flexion, leaning to the foot bar, and then right back up. Leaning and reaching. Remember, I'm on that medium blue. I'm going to stay there for most of the day. Anytime you need to adjust, you can, but for me, I'll most likely stay there. Good. Last 2. And 1. Take your right elbow up to the tower and then punch the arm across with a twist. Come back. Punch the arm across with a twist and back. Good. I'm using this right chest, shoulder, and arm, also those abs, to do that twist. 3 more, and then again, we're going to put those 2 things together and do 1 of each. So this is our last one. Let's go back to up and over the head. 1 time lateral flexion, and then 1 time twist and punch to the foot bar. 1 time up and over the head, and 1 time twist and punch to the foot bar. Really nice work. Two more rounds. And 1 more round. Good job. Take the strap in the left hand. We're going to draw the sword up and out, and back and down. And draw the sword up and out, and back and down. Keep lifting and lengthening through that spine. Keep those ribs and abs drawing in and together. And use your breath. It's going to definitely help you. 2 more, then our second part's a little challenging. So for the second part, we might be using that right arm for help. So let's take it all the way out and just do a half draw the sword. Bend and press. Now if it gets too hard, your right hand can come right to the strap, help you on the hard part, the straighten, and then you can work that eccentric bending all by yourself. So I'm going to use that hand to help me to straighten, and then all by myself resist. 2 more. And 1 more. All right, we've got 1 of each. Let's go all the way down, all the way up. 1 bend, 1 press. We're doing 6 of them. All the way down, all the way up. 1 bend, 1 press. 4 more. All the way down, all the way up. Bend and press. You've got it. 3 more. Really strong. 2 to go. Thank goodness this is my hard arm. It's going to be easier on the other side. Last one. Bend and straighten, and then you have made it. 1 more thing on this side. Put the strap in the right hand. I'm going to scoot back a little because I'm going to be standing. Interlace my fingers. I want you to stand straight up, punch the arms, squat right back down. Stand up, punch the arms, right back down. For 3 and 2. Now don't stand, hold your hover, but you can always sit if you need. We're going to twist and punch left, back to the center. Twist and punch left, back to the center. See how low you can go with those hips. Three more, then we get to put those 2 together. And 2. 1 more. Now you stand and punch straight forward. 1 time. You stay down low and twist. Again, you stand all the way up, punch forward. You stay down low and twist. Two more. 1 more. Good work. Have a seat and put the strap away. Okay, ready for round 2. So I want you to step off. This time the box is going on that other side. So remember, it's way far back. And if your machine is flush with the floor, you will not need it for this part. I'm going to start standing facing my foot bar with my right foot on the carriage, left foot on the box. Zip up your abs, lengthen your spine, root down through that right foot, and let's start pulling it towards you and away. Now again, I'm not changing the weight, but that doesn't mean you can't change it if you need it. And then you can also adjust where you're standing to make a change without changing the weight. So scoot back if you need it a little harder. One more pull. When the carriage is home, pop your right hip or your right toes up, squat down, come right back up. So I'm pushing that weight back into my left heel, back into my hips, and then standing right back up. Two more, and then we've got our combination. And one more. Now set the right foot down. Pull in one time, come home one time, toes up, squat down and up. So toes down, you pull. You come home, toes up, you squat, and lift. Good. 3 more. And 2 more. And 1 more time. Nice work. Both feet on the box and face your carriage. I'm going to put my left foot against the shoulder block, bend my right leg nice and deep, and start pulling in with that inner thigh on that left side. Pulling in, resisting back. Pulling in, resisting back. Nice and slow for 3. And 2. Now hold it in, don't move the carriage. Come straight up with the right leg, right back down. Straight up and down. We are still working that left inner thigh, holding the carriage still. 3, 2. Let's come down and do 1 of each. Left leg goes to the bumper, to you, you stand and squat. To the bumper, to you, stand and squat. Out and in, and up and down. Good. Two more. 1 more. Good work. Bring the carriage home and turn your left toes to the foot bar. Use that left hamstring and inner thigh to pull. Slowly come home. Pull it towards you and slowly away. I'm going to stamp down through that foot. Make that left foot nice and heavy to pull. Great job. 2 more. Now the hard part, we got to hold the carriage out, lift the right heel, lower the right heel. Lift the right heel, lower. I'm saying it, my brain's saying it, my foot's not doing it. Lift and lower. This is my hard foot. Hard to balance on these toes. I'm trying not to hold the tower. I need to though. 2 more. Don't let that carriage go back to the bumper. All right, combination time. That carriage goes home, towards you, lift and lower. Home and towards you, lift and lower. 3 more. You got it. 2 more. And I knew the minute I said that I would fall. 1 more. Thank goodness for the tower. I'm trying to look in too many places. Okay, last one. Let's face our tower. You can scoot closer to the tower if you need. We're going to be slightly hinged forward with that left foot up against the shoulder block, pulling in, resisting back. It's so crazy how much harder it is to balance for me on this right side with that toe. So each side's going to be a little different, and that's okay. For 3 and 2, one more. Now take your left hand down to the box and back up. We are bending that right leg. Good. 3, 2, one more, and then we've got one of each. The carriage goes towards you and away. You squat down and up. Towards you and away, squat down and up. Towards you and away, squat down and up. 3, 2, one more. You made it. All right, made it through that one. That was the hard one for me. All right, let's take our box, short box. We have our second side of the thigh and strap. So that means I want you to kneel on your box facing your tower. We're going to pick up that right strap, bring it all the way towards you, and put your right thigh in that little loop. So once I've got the right thigh on, my hands are straddling the strap. My left knee is on the box. Find that long spine before you move, and we're going to send that right leg to the foot bar and back to the box. To the foot bar and back to the box. Good work. Now hold the leg long and lower the leg. Squeeze the bottom, lift, and lower, and lift. Three. Now we've got one of each. When that leg is lifted, start with your bend first. Push it straight out. Go down, come up, and bend and press, down and up. Two more. And one more. Good work. All right, let's bring the foot down first. Turn so that you can put your left hip on the box, left hand on the headrest, and then let's bring those knees, feet, and hips and stack them all here as you lift and lengthen that bottom waistline. We're going to open a clam, right knee to the ceiling, right knee to the front wall. Open and close. Make sure you're not locking out that left arm. Keep it a little soft. 3 to go. Now instead of that open and close, on the next one, we're just going to kick it to the foot bar and bring the knees in line. To the foot bar and knees in line. Keep lifting and lengthening that bottom waist. Three more. And two more. Now into that combination. Knees stacked. You open the right knee, close it, kick to the foot bar, and bend. Open and close, kick and bend. Good. Keep lifting up and out of that bottom waist. 3 more to go. And 2 and 1. Really good work. All right, I'm going to come into a seated position. Now that left foot's going to have to go over the strap so that it's on top of the strap. I'm going to slide as far forward as I can, lay back on the box, and bring my legs into tables. So my left leg should be in front of me, and my right leg is behind me as far as the strap. So the strap is behind the left leg. I'm going to send my right leg to the wall in front, and then back to table. Reach the right leg to the wall in front, and back to table. Good. 3 and 2. Now hold your right leg out long, upper body curls to the left, up and down. 2 more. And now our combination. I'm going to pull that right knee in 1 and long, upper body twist, in and long, and upper body twist. Three. You're doing great. Here's 2. 1 more. Now upper body turns to parallel. Pulse your right leg to the foot bar. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull the knees in, roll yourself up, and take the strap off. Now I'm going to put that strap in my left hand, and I'm going to scoot back so I can put my left foot on the headrest, right foot on the carriage. I'll start with the left hand by my ear. My right arm's going to reach to the carriage as I laterally flex to the foot bar, and then come right back. So I'm going into that big reach and lean, and then right back up. Three and 2. Now instead of a reach, lean, lateral flexion, we're going to twist. Elbows high, punch to the foot bar, and back, punching to the foot bar. So I'm twisting using those obliques, but using that left shoulder, arm, and chest. Good. Again, 2 more, then we've got our combination. 1 more. 1 of each. We're going 6 times through. Over the head, reach and lean 1. And then twist the torso 1 time. Reach and lean 1. And then torso twist 1 time. Good. 3 more to go. One more round. And then let's put that strap in the right hand. All right, get ready to draw the sword with this right arm. First is the easy one. We draw up and across and back and down. I shouldn't say easy. None of this is easy, but we're doing the less hard of the 2. Full range of motion up and across and back and down. Good. Slow and steady for 3. Now that second one, we can always use the left hand if we need it. So let's hold that right arm out to the letter T and just do the second part, the bend and the press. My arm's a little stronger on this side, so I'm going to see how many I can do without using that left hand. But you can certainly use the left hand on the rope to help you. Try to use the hand when you straighten the arm and not when you bend the arm. So we're getting stronger by doing this isolated movement. That might be a little more than we're used to, and that's how we get stronger. All right, 1 of each 6 times. We're going that full, draw the sword, and then that half tricep. Just 6 times through. So 5 more. Draw the sword, and then half tricep. Three more rounds. Two more. And one more. Really good job. Let's put the strap in the left hand. Make sure you can wiggle back a little so that you can stand. We're going to be standing straight up, punching the arms forward, sitting or hovering. Stand up, punch forward, sit or hover. Good. 3. Really drive those hips straight up. Now after 1, we're going to keep that hover and add a twist and punch right and back. Twist and punch right and back. For 3 and 2, and now combination, one of each. Come all the way up, punch forward. Keep that squat, twist and punch right. All the way up, punch forward. Keep that squat, twist and punch right. Two more rounds. And one more round. Nice work. Have a seat and set the strap down. All right, we're going to go ahead and kneel again facing the tower, but this time I want your right foot to go on the headrest, and then my left foot's going to go back on the carriage. Now I can have that left knee back for just a little more support if I need it. Go ahead and reach the little loop with your left hand and bring that right elbow onto the thigh or on the box, hand on the box. We're going to start with a straight pull all the way back and right back down. So if you need to come a little higher, you can have that right hand on the right thigh. Just make sure that spine is long and straight. Good. 3 and 2. Let's hold that arm back and stay into your tricep. Bend your elbow and push and press it straight. Three more, and then of course we're going to do that combination. And 2. And when the arm is straight, let's do one of each. Straight arm down and up, tricep bend and straighten. Straight arm down and up, tricep bend and press. Three more. And 2. Thank goodness this is the strong arm, or the weak arm. I was thinking this is really hard, but it's my left arm. It's going to get easier on that second side. Come all the way up. Your right hand's going to grab either the strap or the tape. I'm going to choke a little bit up and bring my left arm in front. Now I'm going to pull and twist to the right and come back to the tower. Pull and twist to the right and back to the tower. Good. 3 and 2 and 1. Now bring the strap forward and set it down. Before we do the other side, we'll put both knees on the box. Both hands are going to go forward to the wood frame, and you've got two choices. I'm going to do my push-ups kneeling, bending and straightening the arms. You could certainly put your feet on the box and do your push-ups standing. You would just have to scoot a little closer to the tower. Good work. 3 more to go. And 2, and 1. Push the weight back into the hips, walk the hands back, and let's put our left foot now on the headrest. So my right foot is on the carriage with the option of the right knee being against the box. Pick up the right little loop and put it in the right hand. Now I can be up on this knee with my hand or my elbow, and I'm going to start a straight arm pull. You can also have your left hand on the box. Just pulling that right arm all the way back and all the way forward. Good. 2 more. Now control the motion. Let's pull the arm back and do that tricep. See if you can slow it down just a smidge. Slowly bending and slowly straightening. See if you can lengthen your spine just a little bit more. 2 more. And now we've got 1 of each. So we're doing a straight arm down and up 1, and then a tricep, bend, and press. Straight arm down and up, and tricep, bend, and stretch. Why did I say this side was going to be easier? I don't know. Must have been those push-ups. 3 more rounds, down and up, bend and straighten. 2 more rounds, use your breath, down and up, and bend and straighten. 1 more round here, down and up, and bend and straighten. Bring that crown of the head to the ceiling. I'm going to choke up towards the actual tape or the hardware. Reach the arm in front and do a high elbow pull with a twist to the left. Again, I've chosen to keep my right knee up against the box for a little more support. Good. 3, and 2, and 1. Nice. Both straps can go down. Second round of push-ups. Both knees come to the box. I'm going to take those hands way far forward on the wood. I'll show you if I was doing it on my feet, I would be up here on my feet. Not going to happen. Maybe 1 or 2. I'm coming back to the knees and doing my 10 here. Challenge yourself how you need to be challenged. You might be on the feet for half of them or all of them or none of them. You're working to your edge. Three, 2, 1, and press back. Excellent job. Let's turn around and have a seat on the box. Now, finally, I'm going to change my weight. So we're doing some short box abs. I'm going to just add on 2 heavy reds in addition to that medium blue, and that's going to keep my carriage still. I'm going to put my feet in the safety strap and then slide a little forward. Now separate those feet wide, push out against your strap. You should feel the outside of the hips start to kick in. Let's bring the arms out in front of you, relax the shoulders, zip up through that long line of the spine. Now start to tuck your tailbone, roll yourself back, and hold that C curve. Right arm goes in line with your ear and back. Left arm goes in line with your ear and back. Keep alternating right. Keep dropping those heels and left. Good. Keep scooping the abs, but staying nice and broad through the sternum. For 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Roll the spine up, sit up tall, reach the arms to a T, take 2 twists to the right and back, take 2 twists to the left and back. So that second twist is just an opportunity to go a little deeper into your spinal rotation. Twist, twist a little deeper, and twist, twist a little deeper. One more right, and one more left. Come to the center and release the arms. All right, second round. Reach the arms in front of you, tuck and scoop and roll back. Now this time, we're gonna take that right arm and reach and lean and listen to the right. Bring it back to the center, but stay in that tuck scoop position. Left arm, reach, lean, listen to the left, and come back up. So I'm reaching with the right and back up, and I'm reaching with the left and back up. Good. For 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Come up and sit up tall. Arms out to that letter T again. Pull the abs in. Right hand goes to the box, and we just lean and reach to that right side. And then come back up. Left hand goes to the box, and you reach and lean to that side. And come back up. So we're reaching and leaning to the right. And then we're reaching and leaning to the left. Two more. And one more. Good work. Let's take our right foot out of the safety strap and turn to side overs. I've got my left foot in the safety strap and it's in line with my hip. My right hand's gonna go on to the headrest. Now pull in through the abs, think of the crown of the head reaching to the tower, and then let's take that left hand and bring it behind the head, and let's take the right hand and bring it behind the head. We're holding here, going down into the well, and right back up. Down into the well, and right back up. Three more. 2. And one more. Take that right hand back to the headrest. Take this left arm up to the ceiling. And now thread it underneath the right and bring it right back to the ceiling. Thread it underneath the right and bring it right back to the ceiling. Three more. And 2. And one more. Take that left hand again, behind the head. Take the right hand behind the head. Lengthen to the tower. Twist down and up. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. When you're facing the side, set the right elbow down and release into your stretch. Now, if you want to grab onto the rope, maybe you can grab the rope and give it a little pull. It's a nice traction. You might be able to grab somewhere on the tower. So grab wherever you can. Give a little pull to open up that left side. And now we can roll a little bit up so you feel it more in the anterior part of the body. You can also roll a little down. And then we're going to roll so that our hands are on the wood frame and we're just relaxing down into the well. My favorite stretch of all time. But we got to move on. So let's come up and do our second side. So I've got my right foot in the safety strap. I'm going to turn to that side and square my hips, making sure that I'm right foot in line with the right hip, shoulders down, right hand goes behind the head, reach the energy from the crown of the head to the tower, left hand behind the head, we're going down, and right back up, and down, and right back up. Use your breath. Don't lose the tension in the safety strap. For 3 and 2. One more. That left hand's going to go to the headrest, right arm to the ceiling. You thread a needle underneath. Big twist. Feels so nice. And then right back up. Thread a needle underneath and right back up. For 3, for 2, and one more. Good job. Now, one more thing. Right hand behind the head, left hand behind the head. Nice long spine. Twist it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Elbow down. Reach that arm towards the tower. Maybe grab onto the ropes and give yourself a little release. Excellent job today. We are almost there. I'm going to roll my body to face the ceiling for more anterior stretch. So rolling that right hip a little open. And then I can roll it a little down. And then I can take my twist. All right, let's go ahead and come all the way up. Go ahead and turn and face your foot bar. We're going to put our hands on the foot bar and switch to one heavy red spring. So I'm on one heavy red spring. I'm going to bring my left knee back to the box, my right foot on the gray surface with my right shin against the foot bar. Push the carriage all the way out and give that hip flexor on the left side a nice stretch. So lift your heart, relax your shoulders down your back. From this position, I'm going to start to straighten my right leg and take it into a hamstring stretch. I'll bring my right leg back in and bring the left leg back in. Right foot on the carriage, left foot on the carriage and switch. Bring your right knee back on the box, left foot on the gray surface, left shin against that foot bar, and first into that hip flexor stretch. And then you can straighten your left leg and take it into that hamstring stretch. We'll come back into the hip flexor stretch and then bring the carriage in. Both feet go to the carriage and then you can step off. Now I'm going to step over here by my foot bar for my favorite pigeon. So I'll take my right foot onto the foot bar and my right knee is going to reach down. Now I do have several clients, the foot bar is too high. So if your foot bar can go down lower, that's great. Take it down lower. You could also substitute this stretch by sitting on the box, facing the foot bar, and just taking a figure 4. Anything that's going to help release those hips because we worked them quite a bit today. I'm going to come forward, maybe bring my hands to that carriage and just relax my head, neck, and shoulders down. Just sinking down into your stretch. And then we'll come back up. Remove the right foot and put the right foot in your right hand and stand up nice and tall. Now I'm going to drop my tailbone down, lift my sternum up, maybe reach my left arm to the ceiling, and I'm taking another nice quadricep stretch with that right leg. And then release, and we'll do the second side. Bring the left foot on, and I'm going to bring that left knee down as best I can. This is my tweaky side. So I'm just going to enjoy the stretch that I'm already feeling up here. I don't even need to go forward. So wherever you are is where you're meant to be. Over time, your body will unwind. So if you're starting to feel a little bit of release, you can come a little forward. Maybe the hands come down. I'll give it a try, see how it feels. Give your body time to unwind. All right, let's make our way back up and grab that left foot. And we're going to push into that left foot, zip up the abs, relax the shoulders down the back. Maybe try for that balance with the right arm reaching up to the ceiling. Big reach and lift. And then relax. All right, one more stretch. This has been my favorite. I've been teaching the last few weeks. I'm going to have my right foot on the foot bar, so I'm facing, so my right foot's on the foot bar. I'm going to cross my left foot in front. Now I want my feet pretty close to my frame because I'm going to lean away and take a little banana stretch. So I'm going to get a whole lateral stretch through that left side as I'm leaning away from my foot bar, using that foot bar for a nice big stretch. And then come all the way up and turn around. So now my left hand is on the foot bar. My right foot is in front, so I'm as close to the carriage as I can get. My right arm goes to the ceiling, and I'm going to lean away from that foot bar. Good. And bring it all the way up and release. One more stretch, grab onto the foot bar facing it. We're just going to lean back, bring those feet a little bit wider than maybe sit bones distance apart. Push that weight back into the heels. Now you can go really low in the hips if you like, just giving your back a nice release, holding onto the foot bar. You can also stay a little higher in those hips. We're just using that weight of the carriage or weight of your frame to hold you as you lean back into a stretch. And then you can make your way up and you're done. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this class. As always, I appreciate any feedback, any comments that you have, and I love your suggestions of classes you'd like to see. I've also been reviewing and revamping some of my older classes. It's been 6 years now since I started doing these online classes, so my audio and my sound in my studio has gotten a lot better. So if you have an older video that you would like to see revamped with better sound and lighting, please let me know. I would love to put that together for you. Thanks as always for joining me. Hope to see you soon.